get going, because I know some of you might be a little bit cold. Alright, so let's get that body going quite quickly. So let's draw the body along the floor, pulling on up, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin. And then we'll draw on up into a cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking the head and the tailbone away. And then sitting back down onto your heels. And again, drawing the body up and through. And then coming up into a little cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking the head and the tailbone away, and then sitting back down onto the heels. And again, bringing the body up and through. And then curling the toes, sending the hips back and the head down. Drawing forwards into your plank. Then bending with your knees and sitting back onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. Curling the toes, nice long stretch into the back of your body. Drawing forwards into a plank. Then bending your knees and sitting on back. And again, bring the body up and through. Curling the toes. Sending the hips away and the head down. Draw forwards to a strong plank. And then bending with your knees. And sitting back onto your heels. And again, bring the body up and through. Curling the toes. Nice long stretch into the back of your body. And draw forwards into your plank. And then bending with your knees. Sitting back onto your heels. One more time, bring the body up and through, curling the toes, and we'll stay in that down dog, walking your feet from one to the other, and just see how that is feeling for you today. Just letting the hips work a little from side to side. Back down upon your knees and just placing your right foot forwards, and if we can take the right hand down to the outside of your foot, bring your left arm up and over, looking up towards your hand. And then bring your hand back down to the ground. Curl the toes, lift the back knee, rotating and looking up towards your right hand. And if you want to go further and deeper for the hip stretch, open your front foot, roll open the upper shoulder. And bringing it all of the way back round again. Knee back down to the floor, shoulders coming back. Just gently raising both of your arms, right hand coming back behind your left, little bit of a chest opener here. And then letting your arms all of the way back down, moving back upon that back knee, drawing back your toes, and just working into a little bit of a shift backwards through the tailbone. Just see how that feels, you know, for you today. If you need to keep your knee a little bit bent, then by all means. If you are able to work a little bit out into the lower back, see if you can gain a little bit more stretch into the hamstrings. And then if you can draw your toes back, maybe a little bit more stretch into the calf. All of the way back up again. Come round onto your knees. Let's raise our arms nice and high. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, activate your waist. Take a nice long stretch into the side of your body. And breathing in, coming back other side of your body. Breathing in, coming back on up. Breathing out, letting your arms back down. Stepping your left foot forwards. And again, left hand down to the outside of your foot. Bring your right arm up and over, looking up towards your hand. Then bring that hand back down to the floor. Curl the toes, lift the back knee, open your chest, looking up towards your thumb. Alright, and again, as from the other side, if you want to go a little bit further, turn over your front foot, open back, stretch a little bit deeper. And coming all of the way back round. Knee back down upon the floor. Let's raise both of your arms. Left hand coming back behind the right, opening the chest, working into that shoulder girdle stretch. And then letting your arms back down, moving upon that back knee, drawing back your toes. And get a little bit of a shift through the tailbone, press from the center of your chest. Find the calf stretch, the hamstring stretch. Try and work a little into that lower back extension if you can. And then relax. All right, let's come around onto your back, please. So if we can just bend up the knees, draw the heels in towards you. Line up your feet so they're not too wide. They're about as in alignment with your sit bones, okay? And we'll just work the lower back downwards into an imprint. And then releasing the back away. And again, working your lower back down to an imprint. And then releasing the back away. And just doing that a few times. Working the lower back to the floor. Releasing the back away. And again, working the lower back into the ground and releasing away. Then when we settle, settling into neutral. And then roll up the shoulders a few times. Bring them up and down. Okay, and then just work the shoulders down a little, away from your ears. Really open up the collarbone, wriggle the neck out. Really feel that length of your neck coming away, so your jaw feels like it's a little bit further away from your collarbone. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Blow the breath out with a little energy. Okay, now as you breathe in, ribcage widening. As you breathe out, strong breath, blow the breath out and draw the navel back to the spine. Again, as you breathe in, ribs widening, belly flat. As you breathe out, drawing in, pulling up. And try and feel today that you can draw up almost from the arches of your feet, the inner lining of your legs, up through pelvic floor, up into the transverse. So maybe shut your eyes to imagine this happening. But as you breathe in, really feel that you're filling up your lung space. But then as you breathe out, you're connecting, you're strengthening, you're drawing that third layer of abdominal muscle up and in. We're not changing the position of the lower back, we're connecting within, okay? Now I'm going to start us off today with our ab prep. So if you'd like to bring your hands back behind your head, and as you breathe in through your nose, nodding the chin, as you breathe out through your mouth, raising your upper body, breathing in through your nose to stay, and then breathing out through your mouth, lowering all of the way back down. Again, breathing in, nodding the chin, breathing out. As you lift from the center of your chest, keeping the chin away from your chest. Breathing in, then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out as you raise, engage, pull back and lift. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, engage, pull back as you lower. Alright, now if you want to work in, either with your circle or your ball, we can place it between the knees. May just need to go a little bit wider with your feet if you've got the circle. And as you breathe in, drop your chin. As you breathe out, squeeze a circle as you raise your upper body. Breathing in, let go. And then breathing out, squeeze again, engage the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out and squeezing the circle as you lift. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out and squeeze, engaging the core as you lower and back. Breathing in, nod the chin. And breathing out, squeeze, engage the core to come up. Breathing in, let go. And breathing out, squeeze and engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out, engaging as you lower. Now if you're feeling stronger, pick up your feet. Okay, so breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and squeeze the circle. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out and squeeze the circle as you lower back. Again, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, we'll squeeze the circle as we come up. Breathing in, let go. Breathing out and squeeze as you lower all of the way back. Again, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and squeeze the circle as you come up. Breathing in. And breathing out and squeeze as you lower all of the way back. Alright, take away the circle and hold it above your chest, or hold the ball above your chest. Lengthen both of your legs down and walk your shoulders down. As you bring one leg up, breathe in, and as you lower, press your palms a little onto your circle of the ball. Change legs. Breathing in, bring the leg up. Breathing out, a little bit of pressure on the ball or on the circle. That's it. Now we're developing a little bit of purpose to the chest here. So working into your pectoral muscles. Again, breathing in, bring the leg up. Breathing out, a little pressure on the circle as you lower. Again, breathing in, leg coming up. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Again, breathing in, leg comes up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. Again, breathing in, leg comes up. Breathing out, engage as you lower, slowly back down. Again, breathing in, breathing out, press with your palms, feel the core connection. Two more, breathing in, breathing out, press as you lower. One more time, breathe in, breathing out and press as you lower. Good. All right, now bend your knees up, gently come over onto one side. And today we're going to work into your push-ups with the circle. Okay, now Monica, you can do this on your knees instead. Okay, you'll be fine. All right, everybody else, if you want to, unless you want to do full press-ups anyway, in which case, absolutely, you must carry on. I'm going to place a circle either with the handle. I'm okay with the handle, but some people find it a bit funny, so you could use the other bit, the smooth bit. All right, but basically you want to put it just underneath the body, okay, not at the ribs, all right, but to the fleshy bits, all right, just above your belly, okay, so it's that bit in between the ribs. All right, now what it's going to do for you is help you keep that stable position. Now you can of course do this on your knees. I'm going to do it on my toes today. We're going to go for 20, all right, but you must stop before if you need to, all right? It should enable you to hold your form better. So that circle's going in underneath, hands are directly underneath your shoulders, legs are going out if you can. Now elbows go out to the side a little, breathing in, breathing out, and we're pushing straight up. Breathing in, out, and press. Looking slightly ahead of you, breathe in, out, that's 3. In, out, 4. In, out, 5. In, out, 6. In, out, 7. In, out, 8. In, out, 9. In, out, 10, halfway through. In, out, 11. In, out, 12. Keep those legs strong. In, out, 13, looking forwards. In, out, 14. In, out, 15. In, out, 16. In, out, 17. In, out, 18. In, out, 19. And in, out, 20. All right, come on back down. Now come over onto your belly for me, and we're going to work up into the breaststroke. Now I'm going to offer up today that we work into the triceps by lifting the circle off the back of the body. Again, you don't have to do this, okay? And you could use a band instead of the circle, all right? So if you prefer, you could do that. That would be okay. All right, I'm going to work in with the shoulders first of all. So if you get to that stage and you just think, do you know what, it's enough already, don't worry about the other bit, all right, that'll be fine. So, got my arms down by my side, shoulders nice and relaxed. As you breathe in, roll both of your shoulders back. And as you breathe out, to hover your upper body, engaging your core. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower and shoulders come back down. Breathing in, roll back your shoulders, and breathing out to engage your core and lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out to lower. Okay, so for those of you who want to use either the band or the circle, breathing in, roll back your shoulders, and breathing out, lift either the band or the circle off the back of your body. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower and let your shoulders back down. Breathing in, roll back your shoulders. Breathing out to engage your core to lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower, shoulders coming back down. Breathing in, roll back your shoulders. Breathing out to engage the core and raise. Breathing in, stay. And then breathing out to lower, shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. If you can, you're lifting. Breathing in, breathing out, and lowering back down. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower, last one coming in. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out to engage your core and lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out to lower. Okay, so I'm going to work next into the glutes whilst we're here. So for this one, options, you can either work a single leg raise. We can put the circle between the ankles, or you could put your ball between your ankles. But like I say, certainly if you find this tricky, then do a single leg raise or a double leg lift without the circle or without the ball. So I'm going to draw my forehead in towards my fingers, okay? As we draw the heels in, breathing in. As you breathe out, point your toes, squeeze the back side, and if you can, lifting the legs a little. So as we draw in, breathing in, flexing your feet. As you push away, breathing out, point your toes, squeeze, and lift the legs a little. Again, as you come in, breathing in, flex your feet. As you breathe out, point your toes, squeeze and lift a little. And And again, breathing in, flex, heels coming in. Breathing out, point, squeeze and lift. And again, breathing in, flex, heels in. Breathing out, point your toes, squeeze and lift the legs. And again, breathing in, heels coming in. Breathing out, point your toes, squeeze, extend through the legs. And again, breathing in, flex your feet. As you take your legs away or your leg away, pull the belly up underneath you. And again, breathing in, heels come in. Breathing out, point your toes, squeeze and lift. And again, breathing in, heels in. Breathing out, point, squeeze and lift. Good, all right, one more time, breathing in. And then breathing out, pushing away and lift. Okay, let's from here gently come up onto your hands and knees. And we'll just come up into that exaggerated cat stretch. So if you place the fingers just slightly off the sides of your mat. As we come down, bending your elbows a little, chest comes down. And then as we draw up, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. As we come down, chest comes down through your arms to the floor. As we draw back up, tucking the head in and pulling up through the shoulders. As we come down, elbows go back, chest opens up. As we tuck the head in and draw up, you get that lovely stretch through the shoulders and the back. One more time, coming down. And then drawing all of the way back on and up. Okay, coming around to a seated position. And I'm going to work into a half roll back. And then I'm going to look to work into a little bit of a rolling today. That said, if you would prefer to do your roll back, be it with your band, or be it with a cushion behind your back, I don't mind. You know, the same thing will happen for everybody. We're looking to encourage a little bit of movement from that lower back region. So however we go about it, all right, we're going to make it the right one for you today. So I'm starting with this upright position. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, going back to halfway. Breathe in, and then breathing out, pulling on up. All right, so same breath as always. Deep breath in, breathing out, gently tucking under, breathing in, and breathing out, coming up. So of course, you can do exactly that same thing with your legs straight. All right, like I say, you could use your band. Now, I'm going to come into rolling, but I'm going to use my hands and my elbows. So I'm tucking my head in a little. As I go back, gently rolling and back up. So what we don't want to do is get stuck, all right? So I'm using the hands, I'm using the elbows, and I'm assessing how smooth that is, all right? Now, if it's a bit bumpy, all right, maybe today's not the day, okay? Maybe today is a rollback day, all right? In which case, I'd like you to carry on, all right? Some of you might be able to hold the legs, tuck the head in, breathing in to go back and out to come forwards, all right? So breathing in and out. But like I say, if it feels like it's a struggle, leave it out. You know, there are plenty of days, it's not a particularly overly hot day today, and when it's hot, when it's warmer, our bodies do actually respond better. Now, I'm just going to give you another version. If you want it, you can try it. If you don't want to do it today, you don't have to. So, I'm putting that circle between my ankles, okay? Now, the thing about doing this is it makes it heavier, which will in turn make it easier. So, the circle is between your ankles. Drawing the body up to a really nice tall seated position. Then as we go back, breathing in, as we come up, breathing out and stopping. Breathing in to go back, out to come forwards, stop and lift up. So I need you to really lock that core on and we stop. All right? So in, going back, out, coming forwards, all right? How hard are you holding on to the sides of your legs? Can you let go a little bit? Guys, shoulders down as well. Shoulders down, shoulders. That's it, get those down. Again, as you go back, breathing in, out, and up. And it's that up where you've got to really work that lower back and you've got to pull yourself up into that seated position. All right, last one. It's worth it though, guys. It's worth working towards to be able to do it. Okay? Taking away the circle. Now come around onto your side. Lengthen all the way out and along the ground. We're going to work into the hips today, so we're going to work onto a lovely extension through that leg line. As you bring the leg up, breathing out. As you lower, breathing in. All right, so be light along the side of your body. All right, check out that upper arm, because if it's hanging forwards, all right, your alignment through your body is not going to be as good. So the arm wants to be back in alignment with your ear. Then place your ear along your arm, so you've got the distance of a fist between your chin and your chest. When this leg comes away from you, try not to turn it. All right, it's not about how high it goes, it's about how we open and extend. And when you take that leg away, navel back to the spine. Now this is working into the upper back region of your buttocks, glute medius. Breathing out, pressing away, breathing into lower. All right, now of course you can continue with the singles today, or go to a double leg lift. Now with your double leg lift, floating the legs away, again your chin slightly lifted, try not to drop your head down. Maybe your hand support can come away. All right, and as we float the legs away, use the core. I want you to imagine somebody has gotten hold of your toes and they're pulling them down into the other room. Okay, so as you lift, take the legs away from the body. All right, and that way then you're going to get that light feeling of your body against the ground. Can you feel your waist pulling away from the floor a little? All right, that's what we should get. When the transverse works, the waist works. All right, that corset muscle, internal back strength. 2 more, breathing out to lift, into lower. 1 more. All right, now just soften it down a little, bend your knees, and just take a hold of that top foot. Okay, now gently draw the knee back. Take a deep breath in. And as you go back, can you go back a little bit further? And relax. All right, coming back on up, we're going to come up into side bend. So elbow beneath your shoulder, knees coming forwards of your body. So we provided a little box of space between us and the mat. And then as we come up, breathing out, reaching over, stretch up as far as you can, try and find the ground, breathing in. Now remember with this one, try and keep your face and your navel in alignment with the long edge of your mat. All right, try not to tilt downwards. Those of you who can, coming up onto your hand and onto your foot. Line up your hand through to your foot. And then as you come up, breathing out, reaching over, and again, bend from your waist. So try and really lift through the hips. Don't look down, look forwards, keep that neck out. So again, particularly when you bring that arm over the top, try not to crowd your neck. So try and keep the neck going over, opening. And again, it's difficult, okay? All of this alignment business, it's hard. Our bodies have all these little habits that they've built up over the years, and they're going to go, no, look, if we do it this way, it'll be a lot easier, okay? So that's what we're fighting against all of the time. And just trying to think correctly into your body. Then the muscles will work better and in the right position for your body. All right, shall we finish that last one off? Breathing out, reach. And in as you lower. Okay, swing around. We're going to do the other side straight off today. Okay, so along the floor, got a lovely dart-like position there with your body. Wriggle your hips a little forwards and backwards. Also, I didn't mention it on the other side, but a little bit of half clench of the buttocks. Once you clench a little, that brings those hips into a better alignment, doesn't it? Then when you can go ahead, you're lifting that top leg up and releasing it back down. All right? Have a check out. Where is your upper arm? Does it line up with your ear? Is your ear resting along your arm, or are you looking down your body still? All right? So lifting up. And as you take that leg away, breathe out. And go into the uppermost region of your range of motion. All right, make it work for you. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to lower. All those muscles working around the hip, the glutes, okay, the inner thigh muscles, everything is working here. Breathing out, engaging the core, breathing in. And again, breathing out, pressing the leg away. In as you lower. Then can we go with the double leg lift? Secure the feet together and float. Maybe we take away that hand support. Breathing out and float. In as you lower. And again, floating away. In as you lower. Engaging the core, drawing a waist away from the ground. In as you lower. Again, breathing out to lift. In as you lower, really pushing out through with your toes. In as you lower. And again, breathing out, pressing away. In as you lower. And again, breathing out to press. And lower one more time. Okay, now just softening the knees in. Taking a hold of that top leg. Gently start to draw it back. Find the quad stretch. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's take that knee back a little further if you can. And then letting that leg go. Okay, let's come on up. Elbow beneath your shoulder, knees in front of the body, in front of the hips as you lift. Breathing out, stretch on over. Try and really pull up through your waist underneath you as you go up. Breathing out. In as you lower. All right, going up onto your hand if you can. Just get a moment. Okay, line up the body. And then as you go up, you're reaching your arm over. Remember, you're never going to see that arm. All right, it's always going to be out of your eye line. It's always going up, just in alignment with your ear. Breathing out, we're bending again, still from the waist. Still got that lovely pick up of your oblique muscles underneath you to form that bend through the body. In your mind, visualize your spine, making that rainbow as you go over, breathing out to lift. At the end of the day, who doesn't love a rainbow? Okay, gotta love the rainbow. Breathing out, reach, and lower. Last one. I never count with these, I'm afraid to say. I'm not much of a counter. All right, come around. I'm sure somebody does. Come around to seated. And I'd just like you to bring your right foot in, if it's okay with your knee. If it's not okay with your knee, take both of your legs straight. I'm going to bring across my right arm towards my left leg. You're reaching over for the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Okay, then drawing back on up, changing it over. Again, opposite arm coming across. And then drawing back on up. All right, coming back on up. Now we're going to do the can-can today. So those of you who have performed the can-can in your time, you'll know that it's a 3, knee, kick, knee, yes? And then you change legs. I'm going to try and slightly change it over. So your kick is going to be on number 3, okay? So you're going to have 2 knees and then 1 kick, all right? First thing to remember. Now we're going to take our hands down onto the floor and just let them come slightly back behind your body. They're not pushing you up, but they're not letting you drop down. I'm going up into my tiptoes, okay? And then from here, I've got 3 swishes. 1, 2, 3, and on 3, kick. All right? So you're going to go, breathe in, 2, 3, kick. And it's a diagonal kick to the side, all right? Breathe in, 2, 3, kick. And again, in, 2, 3, kick. And again, breathe in, 2, 3, kick. Good. And again, in, 2, 3, kick. Easy? All right, if it's easy, have your feet off the floor. In, 2, 3, kick. And in, 2, 3, kick. So you have a swish with the knees. Breathe in, 2, 3, kick. And again, breathe in, 2, 3, kick. Feel your hips as well, yeah? And again, breathe in, 2, 3, kick. And again, in, 2, 3, kick. And again, in, 2, 3, kick. One more, in, 2, 3, and kick. Beautiful, everybody. Lovely high kicks, okay? Come on down onto your back for me, please. Just going to lower that body down, nice and slowly. Alright, now I'm going to release out the hips, alright? They've just been working quite hard. Bring your feet up again, coming into shoulder bridge. So taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, work your back away from the floor. Draw all of the way up so you're coming up onto your shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower. And as always, try not to clench your buttocks on the way up. So breathing in, as you breathe out, ripple your back away from the floor, coming up onto your shoulders. Breathing in, and breathing out slowly, lowering imprint, and back to neutral. Again, breathing in, breathing out to peel the back away from the floor. Try and drive your weight through your knees and away from your body. Breathing in and breathing out, slowly working it back and back into an imprint. Now you can stay with that today, or I'm going to go to hip lifts. Breathing in, breathing out to drive the body up, and still keep feeling like you're pushing your knees away from your body. Relax buttocks. Breathe out, lift one hip bone slightly higher, breathe into lower. Breathe out, lift the other hip bone slightly higher, breathe into lower. This is such a very subtle movement. So as you lift the hip bone, you're not going to really feel a rock from side to side with your hips. If you do, I bet you're using your glutes. All right, so try not to. Breathing out to lift, breathing in. So engaging with your core, breathe into lower. Breathing out, engaging the core, into lower. Alright, so intense this one. Alright, because if you've got a strong internal oblique set of muscles where the oblique muscles insert onto the crest of your pelvis, the iliac crest, is the same point of connection as your transverse abdominis muscle. So if you've got strong abdominal muscles, okay, here's the thing, the stronger you get, the more you feel it. Alright, so the stronger the exercise starts to become on the body, because you've got more muscle tone to actually work with, alright, which is a good thing. Alright, but what a lot of people think is sometimes the further you go in working your body, the easier it should get. Sometimes the opposite is true, alright, because you actually start to perform it with the right muscles. Alright, finishing off that last one, and then lower your body back down. Now we're coming into the 100, so I'm not going to use anything for the 100 today, alright, just your good body. So I'm going to bring the legs up, one and then the other, if that's okay. You prefer, keep your legs down. You've got a neutral back, raising your head, neck and shoulders, looking towards your knees. Now if you feel that you can extend your legs, if you feel that you don't need to support your neck, pat the neck. Alright, but you can support your neck, you can put your head on a cushion, alright, whatever you're doing, the focus is core, breathing. Breathing in for about 4 and out for about 6. And as you breathe out, navel back to the spine, pulling in. And we're going with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 85, 86, 7, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bend your knees, slowly take it down and just take a right ankle to your left thigh and then draw, if you can, both legs in towards you. You have the option here to hold on to your left hamstring or your left shin and just encouraging the knee to open back. If you can, flexing out your right foot. And then let that leg down. Change legs. Just draw that leg in towards you. Little stretch here for your hips and your glutes. Flexing that left foot, encouraging the left knee to open. use the circle, but you could use a band here. I'm just going to put my foot inside of the circle and then draw the leg down. Now you can keep the knee bent if that's better for you, or straighten it out and press it down. And then gently easing the leg in towards you. Now you can either stay there, or if you'd like to, take the leg a little out to the side. Back on up and change it over. To the side if you'd like, but you can continue with the hamstring if you prefer. And then bring it back on up. Okay, bend at your knees, roll over to one side for me. Come back on up, and I'd like today to finish off with some rotation. I'm going to come into a cross-legged position, but you can certainly keep your legs out in front of you, that will be fine. You can either use your ball or you can use your circle, and I'm going to squeeze again today, alright, so we're all doing the same thing. So I've got my hands on the outside, and I didn't mention it earlier, but always with this, try to resist the temptation to squeeze your fingers around. The same goes with the ball. I know it's rounded and you want to squeeze your little fingers on, but the more that you can press with the palms, the better transmission of usage of fascia, the connective tissue, will start to happen, which in turn will make the core work harder. That's why we want those fingers drawn back. It's a slightly different entity when you grip. You've also obviously got a very hard grip, all right, with your hands. So I'm going to put my hands up, so I've got this kind of position. That'll be the same with your ball. And remember, if you need to sit up on on something, then do. Okay, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, swish a little and turn. And then breathing in to bring it back. So it's like you're looking through a mirror. Okay, as you come, turn, breathe out. And breathe in, come back to the middle. And again, breathing out to turn, swish a little. Breathing in, bring it back. Keep the bottom part of your body very still. Breathing out and squeeze a little. Breathing in to bring it back. Again, breathing out to squeeze. Breathing in to bring it back. And again, breathing out to squeeze. Breathing in. All right, now the next few. Can you turn a bit further from your waist? See if you can turn a bit more from the core. So as you turn, breathing out, engage. Turn the body. Breathing in and back. Again, breathing out and squeeze. Breathing in, coming back. Again, breathing out to squeeze. Breathing in and back. Your last couple. Breathing out to squeeze. Breathing in, coming back. One more time. And breathing in as you draw. All right, place circle down. Now, if we can just take the feet wider, all right, and a little bit further away. So you've got a diagonal kind of extension away from you. Now rounding the back and drawing your body over so your head comes down. We should get a lower back stretch. Slowly coming back up. If you can, leaving your legs where they are. You're going to take a nice big stretch out from your waist, drawing the arm forwards and around. Bring the hand back down. And again, big stretch out from your waist, and bring the arm forwards and around. And again, nice big stretch out from your waist. And bring it forwards and around. So it gives us that stretch that we get when we do the side, when we do the saw, when we draw across and over. And again, stretch out from your waist, tilt the body forwards and round. And again, out from your waist, bring it forwards and around. Two more. Tilt the body, bring it round. One more, over we go. Tilt and round. Okay, then I'm going to take the hands back behind the body. So you can leave your legs there if you prefer, or give yourself the cross leg position. And then just tilting the chin down. Tucking your head across and over to one side. To the middle. And across and over to the other side. And to the middle. Now just feed back your right hand and take your left hand around your right wrist and draw it over towards the left hand side of your body. And now bring your head over towards the left. You should feel a stronger stretch coming into the side of your neck. Take your left hand to the other side, hold on to it with your right, and then you'll draw your head to the right. And then release it back to the middle. Let the shoulders roll forwards. As you breathe in, use your abdominals to pull you up. As you breathe out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. As you come forwards, wrap the arms around, breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, opening back and down. One more time. Wrap the arms forwards, breathing in, breathing out to open it back and down. Give it a little shake off. Very well done this morning, everybody. It's the afternoon even. Okay, we're into the afternoon. All right, good job, everybody. Drink lots of